Hello everybody, my name is Caleb and welcome to the channel LeftCarDoorGaming. We are back on Pyre and we're going to instill some fear in the accusers real quick. You do your best to keep up with Panther as she delves into the dry flats of Shunt, a rocky northern path toward the ominous Kryn of Habab. She indicates that some of her winged sisters may be nearby to lend their aid. This is as far as you can follow, reader darling. Please excuse me for a little while. She swoops off, leaving you on your own. Some time passes during which you can almost feel the downside encroaching all around you, and then... Well, that was certainly interesting. I suggest we get out of here. It would appear the accusers soon will have a little accident that should dampen their spirits. Ooh. They lose 3 hope. That's good. Aww, he says. Tizo seems to be in the midst of a conversation with the lone minstrel. As you approach the two of them, the little imp appears perturbed about something. And above all, he was very, very loyal. Fiercely so, in fact. All throughout the land knew better than to underestimate him in spite of his little stature. In that respect, Tizo in many others, I might add, your great-grandfather was very much like you. Tizo seems to be asking the Lynch minstrel to confirm he is not playing some sort of prank. I am being serious. Have you known me to be a jesting storm? Tizo seems that the minstrel has always been sincere with him. Just so, please do not denigrate yourself, for you are not only his heir, but you are my remaining link to him, and thus to all the 8. And more importantly, you are my friend. Aww. Tizo considers him a friend too. Nightwing needs you more now, or needs you now more than ever. Is that not so, reader? I agree. You agree with Tizo, or the assessment of Tizo as the most remarkable and irreplaceable member of the group. At this, Tizo rushes up to you and gives you an imp hug. Priya. Aww. Tizo runs up and gives me a hug and says he's thank you. Tizo bounds off happily as the minstrel looks on. And there he goes. Thank you indeed, reader. Tizo seems sometimes loses sight of all that makes him special. A quality uncharacteristic of his kind, but not so much uncommon among yours. Once there was a time when he was the sole imp able to conduct the rites. Since then, however, other Tramvites have found imps with the capacity for it. They make for useful allies, no more than willing to conduct the rites, whilst having a desire, or no desire to leave this place. Although little Tizo does have dreams of visiting the Commonwealth, in any case, I am certain he will continue to serve the Nightwings faithfully. Bye-bye, Loon Minstrel. Only 1 hope from that? Oh well. Now to the battle we go.
You are nothing, reader. Nothing but a mindless simpleton. Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes. The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Aww. Somebody's mad about me. I don't know why. What did I do? I'm just a reader. You wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. To the battlefield we go. No, we got a message. Dim's message pertains to Zay, who you liberated at the fall of Solam, and whose past transgressions have all been forgiven. Since her return, you learn that she was taken in by a well-to-do foster family, and was given private schooling of the highest order in the Astralist tradition. It promised her that in time she might one day have the honor of teaching the children of the Commonwealth herself. However, she soon went her own way, insisting that the 8 scribes themselves were calling her. She started wondering, and all on her own. That is, until she located Volfred agents. Thus her wandering ceased, and the ranks of the revolution grew stronger. They also left a simple message: believe in the scribes. You thank the messenger imp for the report, as your companions gather to discuss. She has the manner of a saint, that one. She knows in her heart the traditions of the scribes. Tizo misses having Zay around, though is pleased to hear she is well. That one, very powerful indeed, a sorceress of sorts. A certain air about her, most intriguing. Perhaps those scribes of hers yet live, for hers is a charmed life. She better be more careful, else they'll throw her right back in here with the rest of us. The news of Zay's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound hope. Good luck, Zay. Let's do battle. The night grows dark over the cairn of Habab, and you and your companions stand prepared at the appointed place at the appointed time. Bertrude and your fellow exiles exchange expectant looks, some with each other, some with you, though everyone is rather quiet now in one another's company. You sense a vague concern in Vilfroyd. Perhaps having to confront the accusers once again. As for Pamela, she seems very much at peace, awaiting for the stars to signal to commence the rite. She does not have to wait for long. Instinctively, you clutch the book right as the stars above take hold of everyone's attention. To battle. The Beyonders are a special triumvirate of one-time assassins internally expelled for long ago for their crimes.
Rita, I am still very cross with you, you know. To think I saw in you a worthy heir. Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth. That traitor Volfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious promises and his dangerous ideas. That, dear reader, would make you a fool. I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand. Now for this blasted rite. Some of us still have our duties to uphold. Son.
You. We're ready for you, Nightwings. Come, accusers, let us crush them and be done quickly.
Choose now, your band of traitors.
No, that's right. You're sick. Let's give you that.
Tizo.
I'll take that.
Bertrude. The choice is cast.
We await the rites commencements. Come then, Nightwings, we are prepared for you. Oh, you are. Oh man, you got giant motherfuckers on your team.
Now begin. Oh, so close. Banished one and all.
Wahoo!
Assert themselves thusly.
We do. We do. We really do.
A swift recovery.
Ow, my boy. Oh no, oh no.
Your exiles all are banished, I'm afraid.
Vroom.
Gertrude's faster than she looks.
That was great. I love the little zigzags. Hold still, you misbegotten little pox. We are not finished with you yet. Teaser others that Ludo a slew of the absolute worst in profanity. Your accusers will not possibly affect me any further. You foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hole with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be as doleful as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the rights.
Haha! Got you.
That's it. Oh, you poor Nightwing.
I agree. Poor me.
Accusers banished to the last.
Woohoo! I got the Tizo.
Solution.
Yes, I did it. Tizo. Ooh, that shit was close. Slide in there, swish.
The Nightwing shall prevail at this rate.
Ooh, oh no!
Pathetic.
You're telling me. 3-2.
The orb quenches the flame.
Damn, man, this is getting close.
The Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
But I can fly.
Sword right in.
Bitches.
Your pyre burns brighter for the while.
Oh, bam! Ba-bam! Ba-bam! For victory!
The blast of Nightwings prevailed somehow. Perhaps they do deserve their freedom after all.
We do, you
The
damn
right
bastard.
is ended.
Plus, that decorated constable of the Commonwealth should end up having to consort with the fools as these in these accursed robes and miserable circumstances. Those damn scribes certainly exist, for it is clear they have no love for me or anyone of decent birth and station. He's a hopes that Lando's trips upon his raiments in the dark. Is everybody in your Commonwealth as fun to be around as him?
There is much to learn from
Victory.
this experience. Even a traitor heart like Hamatha can learn something.
Good a time as any to say thanks for having me along on this strange little journey of yours, reader darling. What shall I choose? Oh, hell yes!
Now go and wallow in the downside for a while.
I will. I'm gonna go and enjoy the downside so much. Do you feel a kinship with those nearest to you? I think that's what it said. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles defeated the accusers, and those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better at least, and express gratitude to Tizo, Pamatha, and Bertrude for their efforts. Just then the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he has come to educate to you, and follow him out into the darkness. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines defiant. The path to freedom reveals itself once more, seeking it out. Alright, let's do it. I'll go for it. We got this. Oh, notice the minstrel is standing there with you, reading the nice guy. The Gate Guardian and I, we have paid witness to the liberation rites upon the Fall rites, or Fall Solomon for a long time. We have seen so much. And so I am taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while, then I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there, alone under the night. It has grown very late. Blah, blah, blah. Continue on the journey. Taking off, guys. Let's fly on up here. Hopefully we don't run into anybody. You fight takes you to near the blah 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 with the climb on the downside. You wonder if the storm shall forth, it finds and start to ravage other land. Okay. Oh, I thought I heard something interesting. No, up we go, further still. Ulfred approaches as you fly above his hidden lair at the moonlight alcove. You cannot help but wonder if you shall ever return there. Our dear alcove, I asked my agents to break down the place. It soon shall be gone, if it isn't already. We shall not be returning. We've not the time to do so anyway. And with Orlick back among the living now, and no longer fond of me, I dare not think what he would do with it. Unfortunately, hiding places are of little value once they are found. Once all this is over, those of us who do not manage to return, we shall find another place to live, to try to live at least. Oh, what's this? Something different appears, something appears different now about the Scattered Mountain lands near blah blah blah. Emperor's Fall and Emperor's Ascent appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious region below, which you know as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seems swept clean by the elements. Ulfred observes us. It's as though the entire downside is now is well aware that soon the cycle of rites shall cease to turn. The weather lately has been very much unusual, to say the least. In this case, however, it appears to have afforded us a bit of a shortcut. We should be able to make landing close to the Scribe's Gate. Just as well, I think all of us are feeling rather more on edge these days. A swifter journey to the summit means that we can all conserve our strength for the coming trial. I'm gonna go with Panther because I think I'm gonna use her this time. We arrive once more. Blah 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 blah. To the whatever. Why bother Panther with any of this? They are using you the same as you're using them, you know. But you're not using them. You're not using them. You're not using them. You're there because you want to be. You're there because you want to be. I think I'm going to use Pamitha if I'm able to. I would like to give her freedom. Pamitha is staring out the window as you approach. I miss flying, reader darling. Take it from me. It feels as good as you'd expect. It's not enough for those Commonwealth brutes to cast us down here if they can't get their fingers on us. They make sure we never fly again as we once did, all the while calling it an act of mercy. Let me ask you something. Have you learned, or you have learned a thing or two? Oh, cities. Oh. Blah, blah. They may seem little recourse at this point than to avenge their fallen and suffers in return and see to it that the Commonwealth suffers in return for all that is true. Such sympathies could not have earned you popularity, I gather, darling. In fairness, you leave out a number of atrocities my people have inflicted upon yours, but nonetheless, you seem to have the gist of it. My kind certainly aren't known for their good sense of humor, I can tell you that. My little tongue got me into no small amount of difficulty till I learned to keep it well under control. The mountains I come from. The views there are certainly something, but there's a bleakness to it, too. Being surrounded only by those consumed by the desire to avenge. We are very proud like that. Everybody vowing to be the strongest, to kill the most of you. That way, we might just get a shot with the prince. Hmm? Well, apparently your understanding is that the male harps are all gone, though perhaps one remains. They mate as poison spiders do, and would slay each other in their sleep. Well, continue the line, if he even exists. Imagine that being the best case scenario. She shakes her head. Anyways, I was just thinking I'd rather enjoy the traveling we've done. The change of scenery does me some good. Perhaps I'll stick to wandering after this. In fact, I have a fancy for some wandering right now, if you'll excuse me. Bye. Let's mentor somebody. I'll do Panther. Alright. Let's go here. Where's my house? There we go. Continue on the journey we shall, my friends, to the Scribe's Gate. Alright, exiles and aiming, you must know by now, once the stars no longer shine, the right shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tyreek, you stay right there. Greetings, Celeste, the Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme, under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tyreek? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is you seek while crossing the Scribe's Gate. One by one, your companions cross the gate until it is your time. You follow them in turn. The gate guardian regards you all and waves you through toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany them, Celeste, or shall I remain here? She looks at him a while. You are free to accompany them, Tariq. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet up upon the summit, then. Well, I guess he lost his position of power or whatever. Well, let's commence this liberation, right, guys? Hopefully we can... I'm either going to put Jadariel or Pamitha. As your companions gather into the fall... blah blah blah. I just following these moments prior to each commencement. I must admit, they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something. Would you, reader, to ease the waiting for both of us? I have traveled far and wide, even beyond these lands. However, the Commonwealth I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there if you were not ensnarled within this place and free to roam your country. What would you have done with all your days and years rather than striving here under the stars? Oh, let's go with that. I would have fought for freedom. Perhaps it was inevitable that you were cast into exile. You cannot abide the state of things within the Commonwealth. There's so much needing to be changed there. It seems then that you would face a greater challenge there than even here. Your Commonwealth, it sounds to be a country rather set upon its ways. Of course, that is the nature and ambition of the plan of which you are a part of. May your actions help bring about the blah blah blah. As the minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars faint and begin to burn. Proceed to the right. I shall. I love this music.
The stars that yet remain aflame align once more over the sacred fall of Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the fate soon quench those flames of yours. Let us get on with the proceedings then.
The pyres burn and each of the teams are here. I concur the pyre burns and each of them are his present and prepared. Then anointed one of the fate, come forth now. The bent old cur Delbert steps forward. Oh no! Are you serious? I gotta reject this guy's stuff. Greetings. It is the greatest honor of my years to stand upon this sacred stone upon which they scribes blah blah blah. Knowing zero honored to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Albert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My serious apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Almer, please. We have worked toward this opportunity. We must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand but ready to begin. I feel so bad. I gotta crush them. Nightwings on your behalf. Who shall? All right. All right. Let's go.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Oh. I can do Pamitha now. I wanna go with her.
Jodariel.
If that is your wish.
Who shall be at her side? Pamitha. Bertrude.
Alright.
Fine.
I give thanks to the opportunity you have, to this opportunity to face you, O Nightwings. Now let us strive to face our foes. Save your strength for the right, Father, and for the voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them.
Commence.
Haha! Jump in, let's go. I'm sorry, Buster Dog. I mean, whoa, I jumped. Haha! You got jumped. But. No! No, are you serial? Fuck me. Fuck. Oh no, what happened? slide in there, yes. I love the music to this, it's so good. Hear us down, old noble Jormer, for we bespeak you. Surely we cannot prevail without you or aid. If ever you have heard my prayers, I beg you please smile upon us now. Ah, I feel like a dick. I'm not a dick, right? There you go, that's over. We win. Too easy. I feel bad.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
But Jadariel needs to go and find Zay.
They did not. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Alas, my son, once more it seems that I have failed you. Father, wait, what good is freedom to us anyways, if we would be apart? That part I am happy about, is at least they're still together. After all this time, she turns her gaze towards the rest of you. I never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for doing this. The life that I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult. I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If that place still is like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath. You see her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool, though you still can hear her voice, though faintly. Farewell then, reader, all of you for now. Have fun, Jadariel.
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel. Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
I hope Jadariel does good. This land so rife with eldritch knowledge, long forbidden in the Commonwealth, we learn the stuff of fear itself. No. I'll go with that one. That one sounds good.
Now take your execrable companion someplace else.
You don't need a pair of wings to be free. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys did, please let me know with a big old like, or drop me a comment with feedback or stuff I could do better, game recommendations, stuff like that, guys. Or if I'm doing a good job, just let me know. Either way. And as you guys know, if you guys want to see more content from me, please do subscribe. And if you guys would like to get notified, you'll see a bell icon up here next to the subscribe button that you can click and turn on notifications. And YouTube will let you know when I upload. And all that, guys, I'm out of here for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Or thank you so very much for watching the video, supporting the channel, guys. I'll see you guys in the next game. Have a good one. Bye.